Well, former parliamentarian Sunil Hadunethi revealed certain matters on the vote on account. Former Minister Mangala Samaraweera challenged the government to prove its financial powers. Now, several views were expressed regarding this challenge today.
The parliamentary election, which was scheduled to be held on the 25th of April, has been postponed until the 20th of June. However, the President has not announced a date on which Parliament would be convened after the election. Accordingly, former Minister Mangala Samaraweera has questioned how the President could handle state expenses for 3 months after the new Parliament is convened. The government, including the President and the Prime Minister, are willing to accept any punishment if spending funds to grant relief to the people in the face of the coronavirus is an offence. We don't mind going to prison after working for the country. According to Article 50, Sub-Article 3 of the Constitution, the President has the powers to handle public finances at a time when Parliament has been dissolved. We are working according to the fundamental laws of the country and according to the Constitution. If they cannot let go of their practice to act against the government and the people, then we cannot do anything about it. The President has the powers to handle public finances through the Consolidated Fund for 3 months after the new Parliament is convened. However, this is an inauspicious time. The President can even face an impeachment. He should either seek a determination of the Supreme Court or reconvene Parliament and get the required funds approved. We are ready for that at any time. However, I do not know who is advising him. We informed this in writing. We told this before and after handing over our nominations. What is important to us is to see the government overcome this problem instead of clashing with the Constitution. Otherwise, we don't have any requirement to reconvene Parliament. As a former finance minister, what I know is that under Article 50 Sub-Article 3 of the Constitution, the funds of the vote on account will be available for a certain period of time after the 30th of April. As far as I know, these funds can be used for 3 more months, but I don't know whether the documents have been submitted for this. Nevertheless, it is compulsory for Parliament to be convened after 3 months. These funds can be used for 3 months until then. That is why we say that it does not matter whether Parliament is convened or the election is held. The course of action should be lawful. If that is violated, then it is a problem. We have never violated the Constitution. We are acting in line with the constitutional powers vested with the President. Mangala Samaraweera should not be exchanged in letters at this point. He can meet the President or the Prime Minister and explain the necessary details. My opinion is that the President does not have to respond to these false arguments of Mangala Samaraweera. They try to activate their political mechanism only if we respond to such matters. The President should not play a game of hide and seek. It is not about convening Parliament with the Prime Minister. If Parliament cannot be convened, how can they find funds for state expenses? Will public servants be protected when they are given financial powers by the Finance Minister? Instead of going around seeking opinions, seek an interpretation of the Constitution from the Supreme Court. Ask for an opinion from the Supreme Court and decide on the future course of action. If the government is trying to conduct the election instead of doing that, we wish to tell them to conduct the poll amidst a better environment.